It's actually pretty simple to get ahead of 99% of people with AI videos right now. Not because the technology is complicated, but because most people are using it completely wrong. They're treating AI like a toy. The top 1% are treating it like a production studio. And the difference between those two mindsets is massive because the people who understand how to use AI avatars, AI clones, and AI video generation systems properly are building content engines that run 24/7 while everyone is still experimenting with random prompts. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 7 AI video systems the top creators, agencies, and operators are using right now. These are the systems that allow one person to produce the equivalent of an entire video production team. And if you understand how this works, you will immediately see why the next few years are going to create a huge gap between people who learn this skill early and everyone else. Now, before we break it down, let me give you some context. For the past few years, I've been deep inside the AI and automation space, building systems, testing tools, running experiments, working with creators, businesses, and agencies who are trying to figure out one thing, which is how do you use AI, not just to create content, but to create leverage. Because there is a big difference. Most people use AI to save time. The top operators use AI to multiply the output. And nowhere in that more obvious right now than in AI video generation and AI avatars. So instead of showing you random tools, I want to show you the framework the top operators are using. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through 7 systems that separate average AI user from the people who are actually building an unfair advantage. So we will cover AI video generation, AI avatar systems, cloning, character consistency, UGC production, content multiplication, and the AI video operating system. And the last one is the one most people completely miss. But once you see it, it changes how you approach AI entirely. So let's start with system number 1. Skill number 1 is AI video generation. This is the foundation. AI video generation is the ability to turn text, prompts, images, or storyboards into a full motion video. Now the reason this matter is simple. Traditional video production is expensive. You need cameras, lighting, editing, actors, even locations, timing, and AI compresses all of that into a software. But here's the challenge. Most people approach AI video generation like this. They open a tool, write a random prompt, generate something weird, and then they say AI video still isn't good. But the top operators don't treat AI videos like a random generator. They treat it like a film studio pipeline. For example, instead of generating one random clip, they design scenes, short 1, short 2, short 3, so each with a specific camera movement, lighting, environment, emotions. Now suddenly AI video stops looking like an experiment and starts looking like a cinematic production. And here's the proof. Once you understand this process, you can produce dozens of videos per day without even a camera. But this leads to the second system, because video alone isn't the real breakthrough. The real breakthrough is avatars, which leads me to system number 2 is AI avatars. And this is where things starts to get interesting. An AI avatar is essentially a digital presenter, a person who exists purely in AI videos. Now, at first glance, this might sound like a gimmick, but think about what this unlocks. Instead of needing a human on camera, you now have a presenter that can record videos, deliver the scripts, and even speak multiple languages, and also appear in unlimited content without ever getting tired. Now, here's what most people do wrong. They create a generic avatar and then they use it for random videos. But the top creators build avatars brand. For example, you could create a finance educator avatar, a marketing expert avatar, a tech reviewer avatar, each one with their own voice, personality, and a visual identity. Now, instead of being one creator, you're effectively running multiple AI presenters. But here's where it gets even more powerful, because the next step isn't just avatar, it's cloning, which leads me to system number 3, AI cloning. This is where AI becomes truly disruptive. AI cloning allows you to replicate your voice, your face, or your presence, meaning you can create videos without physically recording anything. And now, when people first hear this, monetize, they think of something futuristic. And but the truth is, the technology is already here and creators are using it. Businesses are already using it, and agencies are quietly building entire content system around it. But here's the mistake most people make. They try to clone themselves immediately without first understanding content structure. And the top operators do it differently. They build a content engine first, a script, structure, distribution, then they apply cloning to scale it. For example, imagine recording one training video. Now imagine your AI clone turning that into 50 shorts videos in 10 different languages with multiple platforms. Now suddenly one piece of content becomes an entire ecosystem. But to make this work properly, you need the next system, which is consistency. Now, system number 4 is something almost nobody talks about: character consistency. If you're building an AI avatar or AI character, consistency is everything. Because if your character changes in every single video, the audience loses the trust and the brand start to disappear, and that illusion just breaks. This is why the most top creators are using consistent characters across all content. They use the same face, same style, same lighting, and the same tone. And think of it like building a digital actor. Once the character is defined, you can place them into different scenes, different stories, and different campaigns. But the identity remains consistent. This is how AI characters build recognizable personalities without even being on camera. And once you have that consistency, you can move into one of the most powerful applications of AI video, UGC ads. Which leads me to system number 5. Is AI UGC production. UGC stands for user generated content. There are the videos you see everywhere on TikTok, Instagram, and ads, and normally brand pays creators to produce those, but now AI can generate them. And this is where agencies are quietly building huge advantages, because instead of hiring creators, they can generate dozens of UGC style ads per day with different avatars, with different scripts, different demographics, and even different styles. So for example, one product, 10 different creators, 10 different hooks, and 10 different story angles, all generated with the AI. Or you can test 100 different ads instead of just running 5. And in advertising, testing volume is everything. But this leads me to the next level, because the real advantage isn't just creating content, it's multiplying it, which leads me to system number 6, which is content multiplication. And this is where AI becomes unfair. Most people think about content like this: create one video, post it, done. But the top operators treat content like raw material. One long video becomes 20 short clips, your 10 carousels, and 5 AI narrated versions, multiple language on multiple formats. Now imagine combining that with AI avatars and cloning. Suddenly your content engine can produce hundreds of videos per week. Not because you work harder, but because your system multiplies everything. But here's the final piece, and this is the one that separates beginners from real operators, which is system number 7, it's the AI video operating system. This is the part nobody talks about, because the tools are not the advantage, it's actually the systems. And the top operators don't just create AI videos, they build AI video pipelines. They generate ideas, they write scripts, storyboarding, image generation, and video generation, voice synthesis, editing, distribution, all connected. Once that system exists, content becomes predictable and output becomes scalable. And suddenly one person can run what looks like a full media company. That's the real shift happening right now. AI isn't replacing creators, it's actually turning creators into studios. So when people say AI video is just another tool, they're missing the bigger picture. This is not about generating random clips, and this is not about building content infrastructure. The people who understand this early are going to move incredibly fast. Because while most creators are still focused on producing one video at a time, the top operators are building videos factory. And once that system is in place, your output, your reach, and your leverage all increases dramatically. And this is why AI is not just a trend. It's a shift in how content is produced. And the people who master it early will have an advantage that compounds for years. Now, if you want to learn how to actually build these AI avatars videos system step by step, DM me AI on my Instagram, and I'm going to send out my guide on how to achieve this level of perfection.